Good. So thank you very much for the introduction. So indeed, I'm Sébastien Faye. I'm coming from LIST, so the Luxembourg Institute of Science and Technology, and well, I'm coordinating this 6G-TWIN project, which stands for integrating network digital twinning into future AI-based 6G systems. So well, first of all, maybe a bit of a vision, let's say. So, well, I guess everyone there is quite well informed, but I mean, when it comes to future 6G systems, obviously we will need more and more automation, right? So one of the vision we have in this consortium is that the digital twin concept will be an answer to that, right? It will be quite a key element, let's say, for automating these future systems. So basically by creating a sandbox to test different scenarios before applying them into the reality. So this is basically what we are doing in this project. We'll try to materialize this concept to make it concrete. And for that, we will have a timeline of 3 years. And well, the budget and the parameters, I guess, have been introduced before. So just for the introduction. So the most important there probably is to introduce the consortium. So we have a brilliant consortium of 11 partners coming from 8 different member states or associated member states. So there you can see quite a good balance between research and industry. We have basically 5 different RTOs. So LIST, Polytechnico di Bari, IMEC, TU Dresden, and the University of Bourgogne. We have SMEs, so Acceleran, R2M, and Ubiware. And we have also large entities like Ericsson, VIAV Solutions, and Telandus. So this is, in a nutshell, a presentation of the consortium, and there you can see the main faces, let's say. So this was during the kickoff of the project like a few weeks ago. And I should also highlight that 2/3 of the consortium are partners, let's say, are members of 6G-IA, which is quite an important parameter there. So the overall objective of the project, so as I was saying, I mean, I will not dig into too many details, but I mean, the main message I have today is really that we are focusing on the network digital twin concept, right? So far, it's a concept that we have seen more and more, in the scientific literature. There is also a few reference documents, like the one, for instance, proposed by ITUT a few times ago. But I mean, so far we still need to make this concept clear, and most importantly, to integrate this concept into the bigger picture, which is well, basically what will become 6G. So there, the main objective of this project is basically to propose an AI native reference architecture for 6G systems that incorporates this concept as a core mechanism for controlling, managing, planning different scenarios. So at the right, you can see the different technological components we will be developing in the project. So I will not detail all of them, otherwise I will need definitely more than 9 minutes, let's say. But it's just to give you an overview of where we are focusing exactly. So there you can see the overall concept of the project. So basically, you have in green the physical network, in gray the human world, so basically the applications. And on our side, we will be focusing on the digital network, so in between. So there, the idea will be really to, let's say, to digitalize, to reproduce whatever can happen in the physical network, while, let's say, considering the constraints coming from the network applications on top. So, of course, this will involve quite a few activities related to modeling, simulation, I mean, also exploring the concepts that are very specific to this digital twin universe, like proposing basic and functional models, so in reference to the ITUT architecture, and yeah, I mean, the idea will be really to try to establish a strong foundation, let's say, for all these concepts all over the project, and yeah. So then when it comes to the specific objectives, so I will just describe the 3 key areas we have there. So the first area is obviously to advance the state of the art. So I was talking about, proposing new models, new federated models. So this is basically what we'll be doing there. We will also study different approaches to design a digital twin. So we will probably start by, using this graph-based approach, which is quite popular, at least in other verticals. We will also study a bit of security, and yeah, so basically this is the more scientific part of the project. Then the idea is also to demonstrate all these concepts into, well, let's say by developing concrete and tangible use cases. So there we have two key focus areas. The first one is related to teleoperated driving, and the second one is more related to energy efficiency. So again, not going into too many details there, but the idea is really to focus for each of these areas on very complex scenarios that involve multiple domains, multiple parameters, and constraints, so that we prove the let's say the relevance of this digital twin concept. Also considering predictive and reactive use cases, so that we can again consider different constraints and validate the objective of the project accordingly. And then the third area is related to the adoption. So of course we will not work in an isolated way. We will need to create a clear link with all these initiatives, standardization bodies, and working groups that are actually working on the topic, right? And also to find a pathway, let's say, for exploitation, so through the creation of innovative business models. And there, I guess, the SMEs and the large entities that are in the project will be very much welcome to contribute there to this specific objective. So the expected results, again, not going into detail because we reached the end of the presentation, but well, maybe one message, because this is well, one thing that is visible there. But the idea of the project is also to release, let's say, tools for the open source community, right? So, for instance, we will propose a modeling and simulation framework specifically targeting this integration of network digital twinning into bigger architectures. So the idea there is to provide really a tool for the scientific community, and then maybe for well, the industry community that is also interested by these aspects. So that's the timeline. We'll not go into details, but for me, the main message now to end the presentation, so you can follow us, you can visit a bit our website, but the main message is that if you have any project, let's say, that is focusing or that has a component related to network digital twinning, please do not hesitate to get in touch with us. I mean, on my side, I'm very happy to be part of this SNS JU community. And I think this is really the main interest of this webinar, right? To create links, to see how can we work all together. So if you have any interest, if you saw any keywords or aspects that might be interesting to you, then please contact us, and I guess we will be all happy to discuss and well, collaborate. Thank you.